Got a fish. Oh, just got bit. That's a fish. That's a fish. That's a fish. Got one. Oh, that's a fish. Got one. Perfect. All right, so I'm at Dick's Sporting Goods in Fort Myers, and I forgot my mask. All right, let's try this again. I am at the Dick's Sporting Goods in Fort Myers. I just finished doing a collab video down here, and my Dick's Sporting Goods doesn't have a lot of selection, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to go in this one and see if they have some different stuff. All right, fishing sections in that back corner. What's up, homie? Oh, okay, here's their Googan bait section. Got some saltwater rods, bunch of rods. Ooh, Zoom Magnum speedworms. They actually have Magnum speedworms. They're usually always sold out everywhere, but they have the red bug and the watermelon candy. Say what? Dude, I gotta get these. They're sold out everywhere. They don't have any of the aces. The aces are like the stick baits, the Senkos, Gamblers, Senkos. I really like throwing those. They don't have them at my Dick's Sporting Goods either. These are $7 a piece though. I mean, am I doing a challenge video or am I just buying what I want? 'Cause if I'm doing a challenge video, I wouldn't buy these, but I kind of want to buy these. So I might buy these separate and they're not part of the video. I think that's what I'm about to do. Got to get my Gamakatsu 3-aught. I need some 3-aught. I'm low on them, so this works perfectly. $5. Make you holla. Oh, jeez. I've been seeing people throw this bad boy. Man, check that out. Look at this one. This is a beaver. It's got teeth. You see the teeth on the front of the bill? And the nose? Oh my goodness. Dude, I should throw that. I should make a video about that. That thing looks awesome. We hit 100 likes. I will make that video. 100 likes, y'all. Smash that like button. Ooh, can't go wrong in the chatterbait area. You just can't. But I have chatterbaits, so I'm gonna avoid chatterbaits right now. I'm gonna get something else. Actually, I could use some weights. We have hooks. We need weights. They have tungsten. That's a little expensive. Let's try to avoid the tungsten right now. Huh? I don't know where the other weights are though. Dude, they have Googan stuff over here. Then they have mystery tackle box. Then more Googan. I don't see weights. Where the heck are the weights around here? These suckers are $5. They're kind of interesting. Has like these little boots on the back that turn up the water. If we hit 50 likes, I'll make a video about that. It's gonna get warm pretty soon and they'll be biting topwater again, so that could work. That green pumpkin purple, I like what you did there, Googan Squad, I'm not gonna lie. That 3-inch Crack and Crawl Junior, I haven't thrown this one yet. I get munched on the regular Crack and Crawl really well. Maybe I'll do something with this. Not today though, not today. Oh, again, they're gonna be biting topwater soon. If y'all want me to throw the Googan toad, because I do want to try this out. I got some spots that have some juicy lily pads. This could be the ticket right here. Just let me know in the comments section if you want me to fish with this. I would get one of these power baits, these pit bosses. I haven't used them in a long time, but I actually have a bunch of these. Haven't really been biting that style of bait, so haven't been throwing them. When they start biting that again, maybe doing a little flipping or punching or something, I'm gonna go back to tossing that. Now that I have the kayak, I could see myself trying to do a little flipping and punching out on the water. What's crazy is I don't see any weights. You have hooks, 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 more hooks. And then they got, you know, swim baits and Ned rigs and that kind of stuff, but they don't have bullet weights. The only bullet weights they have is tungsten, which is really weird. Usually you don't only have tungsten. And then this is all line. Strange. Okay, we do have some bullet weights. We do. I didn't notice these. 16th ounce. That's the gray ones though. I like the ones that are at least painted black if I'm going lead. If I'm going the lead route, I want black. Oh, we got bobber stoppers down here. Wonder if we have any weights down in here hiding. Gonna do someone's job for them down here and sort through this stuff. Got some egg weights. Don't need egg weights. Little Nico weights. I don't really ever use those. Bunch of egg weights. Oh my goodness, no wonder no one's put those away. So even though there's a second floor to this Dick's Sporting Goods, it's still kind of lacking in the fishing area. I thought At first I thought it was kind of big, but now that I'm looking at it, it's really not. It's not that big here. So the worms are $7 a piece. That's 14 right there, plus the hooks. That's 19. This is a $20 challenge right here. I could get smaller worms. You know what? I'm gonna get smaller worms. This red bug, I think I already have this magnum size red bug. I was just gonna have more of them since you can't find these things lately in the stores, but you know what? We're gonna go June bug red, ultra vibe size, and it's only $5. So we're gonna get $5 that, $5 for the hooks. That's $10. And then, but we still need weights. Dang it. So since they don't have weights, I think the weights are usually a couple bucks. So yeah, all right, let's get it. So we'll cut to the water now and do some fishing with these worms. I mean, I've definitely caught some big fish on these worms. The black sapphire, which is like black and blue flake, but the blue flake on one side of it is like complete. I just cussed right there, so that was editing. No, I didn't cuss. That was someone beeping their horn. But the one side of the blue flake is just pure blue flake. That's what I caught my PB on. So these speed worms do work. The ultra vibe size, you can catch a giant. The magnums, you can definitely catch a giant on the bigger speed worms. I'm gonna drink this and then we're gonna go fish. All right, so let's take one more look at this. It's the ultra vibe June bug red speed worm. And then we have the bigger magnum UV speed worm watermelon candy. So we're gonna start with this smaller profile. I'm more confident in getting bit on a smaller bait right now because we have a little pond right here. We don't have a lot of time before dark. We're still in Fort Myers. I was gonna do this challenge another day, but you know what? I saw this pond and was like, you know what? Might get bit, you know, and who knows, there might even be a big one in here. Because it actually is a little bigger pond than I realized now that I'm thinking about it. But we're gonna get this in there, toss it in there, try to catch some fish before it gets dark, and we'll probably finish this video on another day so we can have a bunch of fish catches and hopefully a big one on that magnum, or even the ultra vibe, the smaller one. Either one, as long as we catch a big one, I'm okay with that. All right, let's get this tied up. Let's get in the water. They're pretty strange electric boxes. I think it might be kind of deep out there. Looks like it took a while to fall to the bottom. Oh, in case you're curious, I have a 3/16 ounce weight on there and a bobber stopper. And of course that 3/0 Gamakatsu hook that I bought. So that's the setup we're riding with. Now we just need to catch a fish. So I'm actually standing up on top of this because we have this really thick, tall grass here, and it can be hard to get fish up out of that stuff. I have a really tall and stiff rod that I'm using, so it's actually good for fighting fish over this stuff. But the higher you are up, the easier it is to crank a fish up out of this water and over that stuff. So like, this is the type of stuff that makes a pond like this not heavily pressured, because people just have a headache dealing with it because they're not fishing with the right setup, or they're not standing on top of something like this. Although it does look like there's some footprints up here, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people are are fishing up here, or maybe they're just standing just to stand there. I don't know. Throw over near it. Got a fish. Sight fish, that guy. Oh, I see another one. I see another one. The other one looks bigger. Oh, could be a male and a female. Oh no, it is a tilapia. He got that pretty good. It's not down the gut, but it's a deep hook set. These Gamakatsu hooks are the real deal. Okay, so we checked this worm off. I do want to keep fishing with this worm because obviously it works. But honestly, as this sun is shining down on this water, it's making it even more clear in there. And I actually think the other worm might be better than this worm. So we're gonna switch colors. Yeah, so this watermelon candy is like a green, it's like green pumpkin with purple and green flakes in there, which is kind of a cool color. I've never really thrown this exact color before by a zoom, and I gotta say it passes the eyeball test. Ow, the Gamakatsu hook stabbing me. This is a 3/0 hook that's a little small for a bait this fat. Usually I want to tie on maybe a 4/0 or maybe even a 5/0 on a bait that's this fat. What happens is this is so thick there's not much of a gap there, so it can be harder to set the hook on a fish. I think we'll be fine though, so we'll just ride with this. And I mean, it's part of the challenge. We only got a 3/0 hook, so that's what we're gonna do. This 3/16 ounce weight on here, this is gonna be a heavy bait because this Magnum speed worm is big. It already has some weight to it. Oh, just got bit. That's a fish. Oh, that's a better fish. Little bit better fish. He's dark, so you know he lives up in that grass. He never sees the sun. Caught him deep in his cheek. So that means he ate this pretty good. They are biting it good, deep. There we go. Got it out. Didn't have to perform surgery. All right, let's toss it back. What's crazy is we just started this challenge. Ah! Dang stick tried to murder me. Got me right in the calf. It was going for the Achilles. What a savage stick. Unbelievable. The nerve. Okay, so what was I saying? These speed worms, man, they do the trick, man. They do the trick. We made a handful of casts over in that spot, caught one, made a handful more casts, didn't get a bite, walked over to this corner, boom, we caught another one. You know, we've already caught 2 bass on the 2 lures we wanted to catch bass on. So we already completed the challenge, but we just started, so we're definitely going to keep fishing. We're going to try to get more bass and bigger bass. Who knows? I caught my PB on one of these speed worms, and I've definitely caught some other big bass. So, and I know some guys that this is all they throw. I mean, it's a good bait. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of good baits out there. This is definitely one of them, especially down here in Florida. So I'm gonna stop talking. I want to catch another fish because this sun is gonna go down quickly. So we want to catch fish. We want to catch fish. We want to catch fish down here in Fort Myers. All right, so I'm gonna cast. I'll try and cast to this other corner since we just got bit at that corner. I'll try casting at this corner, see if this produces. You know, I only made a couple casts in that corner and I'm already walking past it. Maybe I should make one more cast. That's a fish. Oh, get up out of that grass. I knew I should have cast it back in there. Dang, they're eating it good. That sucker's almost gut hooked. Aha, I got it. Shoo. I didn't bring pliers with me either. This sucker is skinny though. Look how skinny that bass is. Oh, something moved right here. Oh, I think it was a turtle. I think a turtle dropped in the water. Hey, there might be a bass near the turtle. That turtle was up on something, maybe a tree stump. Can't tell with the grass in the way, but that's a fish. Got one. Oh, get up out of there. Yep, there's a, oh, it's the best one so far. That's not a bad one. Oh, that's the best one so far. Not a giant, but not bad. If there's a tree stump, it's shady under there, they feel safe and secure there, and they can ambush bait fish. So that's a good spot. So I decided to work my bait there just in case. Tossing you back. All right. I don't have like one bait that I'll throw. Maybe one day, maybe I'll be sponsored one day and I'll choose a company that has enough good baits that I can exclusively fish with them. But right now I fish with everything. And I will say Zoom. That's a fish. Got one. Oh, it's small. Oh, get up out of there. Whew. Oh, came off. Tiny guy. But like I was saying, those Zoom speed worms, they are tough and durable. I mean, it will rip up just like any bait, and you just have to reposition it so that hook doesn't tear up the same spot over and over. All right, time for you to fly. Now I really want to fish that shaded grass. I think that's where we're really gonna get bit. But before I go there, I am gonna fish on this side first. Oh no, I got stuck on something. There's a tree right there. No. Oh, I can pull it straight back, but Dang. Oh, shoot. My guides broke off. Holy cow. Where the heck did they go? No. Unbelievable. What not to do. So I really wasn't expecting that to break my guides off. It broke off 2 guides. I had 1 guide missing. I shoved my rod in the car and it hit something and popped off 1 of the guides. But now there's 3 guides missing there. You'll lose a lot of leverage on these fish. And fishing around this grass, that's not good. And I already have a rod that, this is my 7'11", so I can really crank those bass up out of this tall stuff. And my 7'3" or 7'6" is already missing like 3 guides, so I need a bunch of guides. And the guides on here are tiny. They're like micro guides. I don't even know where you buy those things, but I need a bunch now if I'm gonna fix this myself. Oh, I hate to say it, but I think that's gonna be the video. I didn't even get to cast into this nice spot, the shaded spot right here. This spot going down here, oh, that looks so good. Didn't even get to fish that good spot, dang. But you know what? We did catch some fish out here. We definitely completed the challenge. We didn't catch any giants, but you know what? I don't know how big the bass get in here. There's probably some big ones in here. But first time here, I've never fished here before. I'm not from this part of the state. I'm actually 3 hours from where I'm from right now. So, hey, Random Pond. It was producing with the Speedworms. We completed the challenge. If you're not subscribed, please smash that subscribe button. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Oh man, I gotta do something, man. This is my favorite rod to fish with too. Hope you enjoyed the video at least. Peace, we're out.